If you're looking for a complete sourdough starter kit, I would really recommend this one. I got it as a gift, and to be honest, I've never made sourdough bread in my life. I don't even know what a starter was, but this had all the tools and everything I needed to make the perfect loaf. It came with 2 proofing baskets with the linens. It came with a couple different silicone spatulas and scrapers. It came with a dough scraper, a dough cutter, a dough whisk, a flour duster, a cooking brush, and it came with this bread lame that was really cool, and it came with a couple spare blades, which is really nice, and it also came with this silicone bread sling. So I'll get to how awesome that is in a minute. This sourdough starter jar was hands down the best thing that's helped me so much. It came with a breathable cloth cover, a cup cover for the fridge, and a couple rubber bands to help keep it closed up, but it also came with a thermometer band and a feeding day tracker, so it really helped me keep everything on track, which was super helpful. I love that the jar was big enough so that I didn't have to worry about it overflowing at all. So as you can see here, you could track the temperature on it, which was really helpful, and you could see how much the starter rose each day. Once you were ready to put it in the fridge, I just used this top cover and it was good to go. This dough whisk was also really neat. I loved how easy it was to use, and it really mixed everything up so easy. I think I took about half as much time as if I were to use one of my older whisks, so that was really helpful. Not only were all of these tools easy to use, but they're also really easy to clean as well, so that's a huge bonus for me. This flour duster that you see here was really neat, and I think it sprinkled the flour just perfectly for everything I needed it for, including the top of the bread. I used the dough scraper to make sure that my bread was nice and round and circle, and I think that was really helpful. But if you were to need to use the cutter, it is pretty sharp, so it would do a really good job at cutting the dough up correctly. I really liked these proofing baskets. I loved these proofing baskets. I love that they both came with the linen for the top and bottom layers so that you didn't have to get the actual basket dirty, and they were so easy to use, and my dough did not stick to it. One of my other favorite parts about this sourdough starter kit was this baking mat, because not only can you put it in the oven when you cook, but it helps me from worrying about burning my fingers. You do have to put the bread lame together, but I do like that it comes with 5 different blades and a blade cover. Like I said, this is my first time making bread, so I'm not entirely sure how I was supposed to do this, but I tried doing the best I could, and it worked really well, honestly. It's sharp enough to make the perfect edges if you were to do it properly. As you can see here, my Dutch oven is extremely hot. It was preheating in the oven, but I was able to use this silicone bread sling to take it in and out without having to use mittens. Overall, I am seriously really impressed with the sourdough starter kit. I absolutely love it, and I would really recommend it to anyone starting out.